told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Welcome everybody, Josh here, back again with a brand new and special, I guess you could say, news-related review. Today we're talking about this, which is the fact that Halo is moving to Unreal Engine 5. Now, this is big news for Halo, and what does this mean for Halo? Well, 343 Industries is now Halo Studios. They've rebranded their whole studio IP, they've rebranded their name, and now they're trying to redo what they did in the past, but also make changes to what the future of Halo holds. And I think that while I'm a little bit optimistic about this, I'm a little bit worried, because not only is 343 Industries gone, they've rebuilt this entire company. I think that comes with a little bit of worries, because they've taken some of the previous staff that have worked at 343 Industries, but they've also hired new people. And we've seen that in the past, where these video game studios take new people that really don't care about the franchise. They really don't care about Halo as an IP, even though they claim to care about the franchise as a whole. They take the name of the property that people happen to enjoy over the past few decades, and they try and rebrand it to something it's not. And I think that's one of the things that really has me worried as a Halo fan. I've been a Halo fan since Halo 2. I actually got Halo 2 before I got Halo CE and Halo 3. I actually went back and played the rest of those campaigns soon after, and I've been a massive fan of the franchise ever since. It's been one of those video games that's been like comfort for me, and so I was really not happy with the way that 343 Industries handled Halo 4 as well as Halo 5. Those are games that, while I did like Halo 4 more than Halo 5, which that'll be a different video for another time when I actually review Halo 5 Guardians on this channel, they weren't really as good as Halo Infinite. I think Halo Infinite was a step in the right direction for 343 Industries. It was a step in the right direction for Halo. Halo had been in a slump for a long time, and that's because they made you read expanded universe lore that people really didn't give a shit about. Like, if I like a video game and I think that it's good, I'm gonna go back and read the expanded universe material, like what you see in the back of my bookshelf here. I have all the Halo novels from the original Bungie era days, and I think that there hasn't really been a really solid Halo game since the Bungie era of Halo. Halo CE through Halo Reach were the golden years of the Halo franchise, and once Bungie left the franchise up to 343 Industries, it went downhill from there. And I think it's the same or on par with Star Wars, where Lucasfilm and George Lucas sold the company, and then the company went downhill from there. And I think that's the same way that Halo is currently at, and Halo is even at the height of its peak compared to things like Star Wars and some of these really classic movie IPs from the past. And I think it needs to get back into that game to make a name for itself again, and I think that Halo could do that. But with this new Dawn trailer, I really didn't see that much hope. I didn't see anything that told me these are people that really care about the franchise, they're fans of the franchise themselves. It didn't seem like these were people that really understood the lore of Halo, aside from a couple people that were featured in that documentary. As someone that's a huge fan of the franchise, to kind of see them hiring people based on things other than the fact that they are good at their job and they're fans of the video game franchise that they're working on, because I think that a fan knows what the other fans want in a Halo game. I think that if you hire people that really have a love for the lore and love for the backstory between what is Halo, and Halo has always been a simple story about humans versus the Covenant. You've got humans with their backs up against the wall, they're losing the war, as it's stated multiple times in the franchise, and eventually they learn to pull themselves out of it with the help of Dr. Halsey, as well as the Spartan 2 program, and even Master Chief himself, as well as Cortana. It's really hard to get a Halo game wrong, and I think that if you get Halo wrong, it sets a really bad precedent for not only Microsoft as a studio, but the rest of the video game companies as a whole. And I think that right now, Halo is, like I said before, in a slump. It's in one of those stages where if they don't get this next game or next couple of games right, it could be the death of Halo. And I think that as a Halo fan myself, I want to see Halo rise to the ranks that it was in the past. I want to see it be what it was when Bungie was working on Halo. And I think that if you hire the right people for the job, if you hire the right talent for the job, you hire people that actually give a crap about the storyline of Halo. You know, I spent 2 years of my life actually playing Halo. I spent the 2 years that I actually got the second game in the franchise playing the campaign nonstop alone, and that really shaped who I was as a storyteller and a filmmaker and a screenwriter. I think that Halo has been one of those games that's definitely inspired me to tell stories of my own. And then I went back and played Halo CE, which blew my mind, and then I played Halo 3 when that game came out. I didn't get to play Halo Reach right away, but when I did play that game was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool to experience that game when I was an adult compared to the games that I played as a kid. And I think that Halo can get back to that future where it's a really great, solid experience, but I think it takes talent and effort and people not putting their ideologies into it, because people are already sick and tired of that. If Halo goes the route of these other video game studios that take an IP and basically make it about politics and asserting their agenda on the fan base, like what Assassin's Creed is doing right now, I don't think that this game is going to do well. And I'm not going to jump for joy right away. I'm going to wait and see what the next installment in the Halo franchise looks like, whether that's a new game in the franchise or a remaster or remake of the old games as it currently stands. But I think that there are some positives of this trailer. I think that having Martin Martin O'Donnell's score in the trailer itself means that they probably will end up reusing some of his score in the future Halo games. We don't really know for sure because Marty O'Donnell was fired during the Destiny era of the franchise and Bungie, and so Bungie as well as Xbox have had their issues with Marty in the past, and I think that's one of the reasons why they haven't really used Marty's score as much as they probably should have in the newer installments of the Halo franchise, which Marty's score is at the heart of the franchise. Him and Joseph Staten are two key players that they're the ones that created the Halo franchise, they're the ones that created the stories that we know and love, and without them it seems hollow and weak. And so will they hire Joseph Staten back to work on these games? I don't know. They're probably going to have new writers, and will these writers be as good as those legends are? I don't know. It's pretty much up in the air as to what the future holds for Halo, and I really do want this game franchise to go back to its peak. Like I said before, I don't want it to fall or fail. I'm making this video because I'm highly skeptical of what the new brand of Halo Studios can do. So they have to win me over, they have to win the fans over. I am one of those fans that are hoping for a new game that is actually really good and on par with the originals that I've come to know and love, but I just don't see it. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the Unreal Engine debut. What do you guys think of the hardware of it? I think that the graphics look really amazing though. I think that everything about what they showcased in terms of the graphical fidelity of Halo looks on par with anything we've seen in the past. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Unreal Engine 5 and the future of Halo. What you think is your favorite Halo game in the franchise? Which game did you like the least in the franchise? Comment in the comment section down below, and as always guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Me inside your head now.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Emberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
He flew pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the surface.